This is not a drill. Slowking hit top 8 in the tournament. Slowking hit top 8 in the tournament of...
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Slowking has hit top 8 in the Tournament of Doom, and doing so has blown the minds of many. I cannot wait to give this deck a try, but before we get into any of that, we can have a look at quick... I can't speak today, it has been awful. We're going to have a quick look at the deck list itself. Slowking, using its Seek Inspiration, attack for 1 Psychic, 1 Colourless, discards the top card of its deck. And if it's a Pokemon, you can choose any attack there. Just like that. Just for those 2 energies. It's fantastic. And of course, with any sort of toolbox deck, you've got a plethora of attackers. I love that word. I've been using it all the time at the moment. Kyurem. Discards all energy, does 1/10 to 3 of your opponent's Pokemon. Absolutely fantastic at set up decks like Dragapult, Guardy, even early game Goldengo if you get off quick enough. It's fantastic. You got the Regigigas using its Jewel Breaker attack, does 100, plus another 230 damage, I believe it is, if your opponent's a Terra. Knocking out Charizard, knocking out Dragapult, knocking out all those big boys which you want to get rid of. Conkeldurr does 250. And again, that's just a big damage. It's fantastic. Knock out all those high HP basic EXs. Things like Miraidon, Iron Hands. Goodbye to them and his weakness on them anyway. And then you got the Annihilape. If all else does not go wrong, just destroy both Pokemon. Just gets rid of both of them. You give up your prize, you hopefully take 2. Fantastic trade deal. Now, of course, with any sort of deck like this, you're going to need to make sure that you have adequate support for these Pokemon. Things like the Xatu. With Clairvoyant Sense, you attach a Psychic from your hand to one of your benched Pokemon, and you draw 2 cards. Fantastic. Love that. Hits our Psychic cost, draws me cards. Win-win. We got the Rumbling Engine ability on the Revavroom, which discard any energy card from hand, draw up to 6. Be like old B-Barrel, I still miss you. Fezandipiti, Latias, Budew, just to disrupt, Squawkabilly early game draw, and Tatsugiri to search those supporters, because it is especially important now to find that Ciphermaniac. Putting cards top of your deck, and then draw 2 with the Xatu. Now that could be finding your Academy at night, which lets you put a card from your hand to the top of your deck. Perfect for the Slowking. Or your Ciphermaniac could just put the Pokemon you're looking for to the top of your deck. You discard it on your attack, you draw the second one next turn. Fantastic. Now, although we've got some draw in this deck, I'm going to chuck in free research, of course you did. 4 Night Stretchers, keep recycling the cards you're discarding, because that's both your attackers and your support Pokemon if required. And our ace spec of choice today is going to be the Max Rod, taking out any combination of 5 Pokemon and energies from your discard pile, pop them into your hand. Great. We're discarding a lot. We want things in hand. It was a win-win. Congratulations to the player who did come top 8 with this in the Tournament of Doom. It looks really fun. I can't wait to get into it. We'll see you in a sec. Okay, hopping into our first game, we have elected to go second. We've got obviously started the Natu. Not quite sure our opponent's playing yet. Our hand is a lot to be desired. We're into Hopsation EX. Going for the early Pokegear, and that's interesting to see. Especially as we're not going to get any Pokemon anytime soon. But it have got, not the best of starts, which is quite good for us, because our hand isn't exactly looking insane. I say that, and I find the Tatsu. I've attached it to the wrong Pokemon. Oh dear, that's... that'd be a lesson to everybody there to not go too quick. Just take your time. And let's see the day through. Always conviction, letting them draw 1. Great value from a supporter. I mean, better value than my energies provided me on the Tatsugiri at the moment. Thankfully, Fickle Spitting won't do any damage until we I've won 3 or 4 prize cards. But we have got a Slowpoke, which is good to see. And yeah, I don't know if I want to up my... I think I will, because then it survives the Zacian hitting for the 30 on the attack, 30 from the Snorlax, 30 from the Choice Band. Then we need also the Stadium as well to deal that. Speaking of which, there he is. Going into Hot Zacian. There's the Postwick. And there's the attach. So it was a good... And there's the boss's orders. Right. Not the best of starts for us so far, but that's okay. We can turn this around. I'm sure there is positivity on the horizon here. Just like so. So we can do that. We can do that. I think we're okay to ditch the Kyurem for the moment, because as I was going to say, I think we can get an attack off here. Interesting. Okay. So let's start by Clairvoyant Sensing. Attaching our Psychic Energy to the bench. Fantastic. We'll pop down another Natu. And in an ideal world, we get our Conkeldurr down here. So it might be a case we have Annihilape Night Stretcher. Thankfully, Conkeldurr's actually in the deck. I didn't check. And we can grab the Conkeldurr. Let's jet to the active, fulfilling our cost requirement for Seek Inspiration. Academy at night, we're going to pop Conkeldurr to top, just like so. And that being said though, Crown can take a return here. But there's not much we can do about that for the moment. Discard that Conkeldurr. I would love to do 250 damage, please. For 2 energies. Fantastic. So, we've got a little bit of work to do next turn, but Slowpoke Buddy Poffin, great for a turn off here. That is exactly what we want to see. Really good. There goes Calamitous Mountain. Boss's orders up our Natu. And a pass. We were going to put that forwards anyway. Oh, fantastic. Oh, now, if I can find the Kyurem, we're going to do some serious damage here. We want another Slowpoke down 100%. Buddy Poffin can get us the Varoom. And we will take the Slowpoke, I think. Now, I've got one problem in the sense that I can't actually find any energy this turn. But that's okay, we can make it, we can prepare for next turn then. So we're all looking pretty good there. And we will want to Ciphermaniac. So for next turn, we need a Jet Energy to the active and a Kyurem. So we can jet the Slowking forwards. Kyurem is then guaranteed to be on the top, so we can discard afterwards. So that's the plan. Let's see if he can draw out of this predicament he's currently in. There's a Nest Ball. Not sure what it's going to get. The Maractus! It's giving us an extra prize! That's fantastic. Look at this. It's that easy. Wow. I'm quite chuffed for this. I did not expect this to go so well. So we're going to get rid of the Kyurem. I would love the Trifrost. Going 1, 2, 3. Taking out the Cram, taking out the Monkey Dory, taking out the Maractus. And this is not in the active. Don't get hit by that spiky needle stuff it's on about. Can't remember what it's called. What is it? Exploding needles. There we go. Put 60 on our own Pokemon. And there's the concede on the scoop. Fantastic. Oh, proper chuff for this. I was not expecting that to go so well. Oh, great. Okay, jumping into game 2. We are going first. And it wasn't looking too good until this Buddy Poffin showed up just now. And I'm feeling all the more confident in this game now. So we can pop down the Natu and the Tatsugiri. And with all this energy in hand, I think it's going to be wise to jet energy that Tatsugiri very forwards and attract some customers. Swing and a miss. That's alright. That's fine. We've just got a pivot option for next turn now, so it's going to go great. We've got the Natu, we've got some draw, we're going to find some customers using the ability. It'll be great. We've got this going. Now, with the channel-wise, I'm really planning on changing some bits up going forwards. So I'm experimenting with where I am on the screen. So everyone else is down there for the moment. Whereas yesterday, you have a video sort of over there-ish, I guess. So changing things up a bit. Do let me know in the comments what you think, what the positioning's like. Similar with the intro as well. I thought I'd show the full deck list at once. A little bit of editing there to sort of help everything go a little bit smoother there as well. So please do let me know what you think. But it doesn't look like my opponent's having as a slow start as my opponent in the first game did, because that is a very, very quick deck so far. Now, we are kind of living off a Clairvoyant Sense prayer here, which is fine. It's going to be absolutely fine. We'll thin the deck a little bit first using Psychic Energies. And even if we get 2 prizes off the double Genesect here, that would be good. So we can Latias. Clairvoyant Sense. We would love to attach that Psychic Energy to a little Slowpoke. Right. So we have got a Cypher. But what does Cypher actually get me? So I can get an attack off. Yeah, I can get an attack off. But do I want an attack this turn? It's my next question. Let's find out. So we can get that, and we can get rid of Psychic Energy. We do need the Slowking. Fine. Not a problem. So next turn, I think I am in desperate need of... So Kyurem needs to go on the top of the Ciphermaniac now. Let's make sure we take those 2 prizes. After that, oh dearie me, that's not great. I may or may not have spotted. Ah! I didn't mean to make that. It was. We've lost our main attacker in this matchup, being the Conkeldurr. So that's not good fun. I don't know where they've put him, but they have. We'll attract customers first, so we can get a follow-up supporter, and we do, which is quite huge. Evolve Slowking. We'll jet to active. Ping myself forwards there. And my Ciphermaniac this turn really needs... Yeah, no, it's not great, is it? Because in hindsight, taking 2 prizes here, need to get a second Kyurem there. Yeah, it's not looking great. I mean, regardless, let's go aggressive. We need the Kyurem first, and on the bottom, probably a Poffin, because we need to start establishing for the turn after. So it might be a case of going Poffin for Budew, just try and stall them out a turn. We could just go aggressive and go Fez. Just try and draw something out of it. Yeah, let's do it. Why play safe? So we'll seek inspiration, discarding Kyurem. We'll Tri-Blast. Boom, boom. So that puts it down to 120 damage. Does anything do 120? Slowking's other attack does actually. That might be worth just popping it on something. But then another Trifrost will then always kill the Miraidon as well. So that was probably safer. Okay, so we've got an Academy, we've got Night Stretcher, we haven't got the Conkeldurr yet. So we'll wait and see how this goes. I mean, they might have just messed up and not had an extra energy for it. Thank you very much. I don't see it being very likely, but it's a chance. Exactly. There's the Pikachu. Pikachu will be a bit of a pain, but that's fine. We don't run a boss, don't run counter catcher, so we can't sort of stall them out of any play. Which is a shame, because Ampu is going to run for us. Yeah, there we go. 2 prizes to them. Hopefully we'll find a way out of this. Okay, body coffin. Total draw. Attract customers. Now we finned a bit. There's a research. Might be a research angle here. Yeah. Touch the energy there. Academy at night. I would love to keep the Ciphermaniac for next turn. And research. There's the Budew. Stop him doing anything this turn. Itchy Pollen. See if that's enough. Oh no! Oh, we could have won next turn. If I... No, that wouldn't make a difference. No, because 110 would have to bin off another one. Yeah, it might have been better to put 110 on the 2 iron hands and go for 3. Just go for 3 of those still. It's the same distance actually, in fairness. But it doesn't look like they've got ways to get much. They've got enough energy. Every time I go to say something, this guy finds a way to prove me wrong. I only prove for himself in my own academy. Fair play, fair play. And thank you very much. Finish up. There's the Budew. Taking those 2 more prize cards. Promote Slowpoke. Fingers crossed we find an energy. Flip the scripts. We have got the Max Rod, which is pretty nice actually. So we can take that Max Rod, take back the Kyurem, Slowpoke, Slowking, 2 energies. Nice. I do, however, think it's all a little too late, which is a shame. Because looking through this deck, yeah, we've got no way to disrupt them. But we'll go out with a blast. We'll get 1 last try to Rostov. Here we are. Attach the Psychic. There's the Revavroom. Put another Slowpoke down. We'll pretend as if we're going for the next one. Boop. And Academy at night to put Kyurem to the top of the deck. And Seek Inspiration for another 110. 3 of them. We'll pop on you, and you. And oh, of course it's a Terra Pokemon. Not that it really matters in the end of the day. Because unfortunately we are going to get Ampy very much for 2 more prizes. And here they are, mocking me late. No, well played. They got their hands up early, and they got it. Ah, shame. Can't win them all. Can't win them all. We'll go on to the next. Okay, hopping into our last game of the day. We can go Tails. Tails never fails. Just like that. It's too easy. It is too easy. I think I want to go... I think I want second. I think more likely to find a research or a Ciphermaniac, if not. And although I don't like seeing the Fez to start with, the rest of the hand isn't bad, so we will take that quite happily. I think it's probably going to be a Tatsugiri angle, just to try and find more cards, but depending how bad their start is, I might just choose to go Budew and just take that route instead. Being said though, that's a lot of Pokemon on the deck. Ooh, Trifrost baby! This is not an awful matchup. Bug catching set, have we got what I think they've got? Grookey and oh, look at a little foil Dipplin, that's cute. I like that. Not seen that before. So triple Grookey and the Dipplin. Now, there's the pass. Okay. There's the Kyurem as well. So let's go Nest Ball and just have a look. What's about? What's cooking? We could Nest Ball for Latias. And then that would be free. So Nest Ball for Latias, get off the Buddy Poffin, Tatsugiri Slowpoke attach. You know what, I quite like that. That doesn't seem too bad. Buddy Poffin, grab Slowpoke Tatsugiri. We will retreat into said Tatsugiri, and we will have some very attractive customers. Oh, that's a decision. That's a huge decision. I think it has to be Cypher. I think it has to be Cypher for one reason and one reason only, in the sense that we need to make sure that the rest survive. Like, I need to make sure I keep my Kyurem around. I can't lose Night Stretcher 2. I'm going to attach the Slowpoke. And do I want to Cypher this turn? What would I be Cyphering for, though? Guarantee energy and Slowking. Might not be a bad idea. So Slowking here, a Jet Energy as well, just in case the oh no, don't Jet because of the Latias. So I think probably so. I think it's probably. Let's get Slowking first. I do want Slowking first, and yeah, we'll go the your basic psychic, and we'll pass. So we're set up for next turn. My opponent is playing Festival League, which I think is fantastic. I love the decks; it's so much fun. And they've got the Applin. I know they've got the Dipplin on the evolution, so they've got the Festival lead. Do they have the research? Oh, we have got rid of the Kyurem, which is nice, and a second Dipplin. Oh, that's a beautiful promo, that, isn't it? There's Thwacky number 1. And the Goldeen, too. Goldeen. Boom, boom, groove. Love it. So, that's fine. Because if I try Frost next turn... Oh no! Something I have completely overlooked is I haven't actually got a way to put the Kyurem to the top of my deck. Oh no! That was really silly of me. Oh no! Whoopsie daisy. We'll wait and see, I guess. There's a Slowking. Good to see you. Flip the script. That doesn't do it. That's not good. Do I rip it anyway? Very silly on my part that. We don't need the Annihilape's game. We can get rid of one Night Stretcher. And we'll set up a second Slowpoke just in case. And actually, maybe I do just go into Tatsugiri and try and secure something. Because it also means that I only give up one more price from Boom Boom Groove, rather than 2. And we'll see what we can set up here. Another Ciphermaniac. Okay, right, that's good. So what we will do is we will Slowking down. That might have been a mistake, so I could pivot. Yeah, what are you doing? Making poor decisions here. Yeah. We want first Academy at night. Oh, 2 of them prized as well. Jeepers creepers. So definitely want Academy at night. And Night Stretcher is still about. Second Kyurem still about. So we will go Ciphermaniac as well. And we'll just pop those 2 to top. Does that still work on that? It does, doesn't it? Yep. No, because I've not secured the Slowking yet either. Because if they manage to boss this, which they can, Beam and Groove, I'm donezo. Oh man, I'm actually so bad. Deary me. I'm getting punished massively. So if he's clever, he'll go Beam and Groove into Beam and Groove into Beam and Groove by searching more Thwackies. And that way he'll be 100% set up for the game. There we go, yep, love it. Now, although we're falling behind now, I think we're going to be okay. Because at the end of the day, Slowking can kill the Diplin, and the Goldeen. And then he will have no attackers going forward. So he'll have 3 Thwackies, but no attackers. So it means that we can then follow up quite happily and go for that route. If he doesn't kill my Slowking, we're absolutely fine. Had a feeling he'd kill my Slowking. We are not absolutely fine. Festival lead goes again. Does take out Slowking. Okay. Cool. Right. If I had left the Slowking in hand, then that would all have been okay. That's fine though. We're going to start the Tatsugiri and Annihilape because we absolutely should do that. And there's the Academy at night. Now, I actually think I attract customers, so I get to draw the 2 cards with the Fezandipiti extra. So I know there's a Ciphermaniac in the deck, so I can go do that. And I can pop down the Academy at night. I can then Ciphermaniac for, I think, I can put that to top, fine. Reversal can go on the Slowking, I'm 90% sure. Yep, that's fine. Cool, wicked. Double check that before I make the mistake. So I need the Slowking, 100%. And I kind of want the Buddy Poff in just to set up some other things as well. Yep, so we'll take those 2. We will flip the script. Oh, fancy seeing those cards here. Evolve. Reversal. Now, off this, I want, I think, those 2. Oh, we are out of Slowkings, so I will need to find the Max Rock or Night Stretcher coming up soon. So maybe instead of the Natu, because they won't be able to attack my Slowking next turn anyway. So maybe I go for Slowpoke Varoom instead, so I can draw up with Revavroom next turn anyway. Cool. We can then retreat into Slowking, Academy at night, Kyurem to top of the deck. And seek inspiration. Choosing, of course, Trifrost. Into Diplin, and Goldeen. And I don't see how they can attack next turn instead. And although I have very much in this video just used the Trifrost attack, I do promise the other attacks are very good too. They are very much required for your deck to function fully. And it's going to be quite hard for them to come back from this now. Because they've got Groki stuck in the active, which means they can't attach onto the Applins if they come through. But that being said, I do still need 2 turns to get my attack off. And it might be able to wiggle some magic in the next turn anyway. Bug catching set. There's the Diplin. That's good. Conkeldurr getting the energy and the evolution, so I can get out the old Thwacky, or Findideckum and have Dipplin, I guess. But I'm not sure what energy. Seeking. Okay. Oh, I see. Still not sure how to get out the active though for this turn. A Jet Energy would do it. Yeah, that's absolutely it. With the festival lead again. There you go. Interesting. Okay, that's pretty cool. And now let's have a quick look. What does the Seeking actually do? I think it's 30 damage and a attack, isn't it? 60 damage, draw 2 cards. Wow. So it does one-shot this next turn anyway. So you can start getting set up with the rest of his cards. Absolutely fine. It might be time to start looking for that Slowpoke soon. For that Night Stretcher especially. Because this ain't looking so hot. How many Ciphers do we have in deck still? I need one more Ciphermaniac as well. Okay, Festival Grounds comes down, so we can get the Whirlpool attacking twice if he so wishes. Another bug catch inserts. Might have been a mistake putting down the Varoom instead of the other one, instead of the Natu, because at least then I would have been able to go again. Oh, but he didn't attack, so he could have Whirlpool still. Oh no, he couldn't have. Ignore me. Right. So Revavroom comes down. Academy of Night can come in. How many of those has he lost? He's lost 2. I've lost. Well, it's not really 2, but close-ish. I think I definitely want to keep the energy, so I'm going to attach it. Well, this is gone, so he'll be able to get an energy attach kill. So whether or not he can get energy attach kill and boss, probably can. But let's pop it on here anyway. Rip the research. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. So Academy Knight for Cypher for next turn to make sure it goes on top. Pass. Wasn't a great turn. Wasn't a great turn at all. We'll wait and see. We'll see what cards that we're dealt. Because they've still got 4 prizes, so we're still ahead in the curve. But I'll be very surprised if they couldn't piece together a, as I said, the boss, the energy, and I know they've got the evolution in hand already. So it's coming down quite close, this one, and I definitely think I've made one or two misplays perhaps to get us to this situation, but that's okay. That's okay. We live and we learn. We live and we learn. So Beam Moon Groove coming down. That Goldeen with the Jet Energy really putting in some work there, getting that festival lead, filling up his hand for the Beam Moon Grooves. I haven't actually told anyone who doesn't know what it does. Once you turn your active Pokemon, if your active Pokemon has festival lead, you put a card from your deck into your hand. It's basically Pidgeot's Quick Search, provided you have a festival lead in your active. It's a bit more conditional, but it's not a bad thing to have. Okay, so we're going into Seeking. Going into Dipplin too. Okay. Now the question is do you have another boss? I'd be so surprised if you didn't. Or a counter catcher for that fact. Okay, there's the energy. I really want my Slowpoke to live here. Slowpoke lives, we are chilling. If it does not live, we are very much not chilling. So we've got enough Night Stretchers, and there already is still actually a Genesect left in Genesect, a Kyurem left in the list for the Triforce attack. There's the Beam and Groove. They're having a little deliberating a little bit. It's coming down to the wire, this one. It's a good game to finish on. But yeah, if you have any decks you want me to try, or any lists, I'm more than happy to give them a look. If you chuck down in the comment section below, more than happy to have a look, more than happy to have a play around. I can't say I'll play your deck particularly well, but I will certainly have fun doing so. So do chuck them in there. I'd love to have a look. There's the max belt. Retreat into Diplet. Counter catcher into Slowpoke. Oh, into Fezandipiti! Oh dear. That might be a problem then. Oh, Iono! Oh, be interesting. The max rod is huge! The max rod is massive! No way! If they kill my Slowpoke, I don't think I can attack next turn. But by killing this, which I need to do over 2 turns, max rod can come back, grab me everything I need, the Ciphermaniac, and getting the Fez back for the max rod. Yeah, I think I've got it! That Iono might have just turned the tides! Oh, fantastic! That was... Oof. I don't like having to think that hard, but that was a really good game. Jeez. Right. They're down to 2 prizes. Tatsugiri forwards again. Kyurem's in hand as well, so we don't even have to worry about that. We can. Max Rod. Rubbing out the deck. All of these. Good. Pop you there. Good. Retreat. Good. Attach. Love it. We need to pop Fezandipiti back down. Ciphermaniac first, make sure we get our last Academy at Night, which is there, thankfully. Take out Gigas as well, for fun. We can then Fezandipiti flip the script, draw 3 cards from our decks. We got knocked out last turn. Pop down Academy at Night. Use Academy at Night to pop the Kyurem down. Kyurem goes to the top of our deck. I can then seek Inspiration. Discarding said Kyurem, activate the Trifrost attack, discard my energy, do 110, 110, 110, taking my last 3 prize cards all at once. What a monster! Kyurem is absolutely insane. But that about does it. You've seen the deck in action. I've definitely not played it to its fullest. And please do go have a look at the description down below. I will chuck the Olympus page down for the tournament results. And yeah, thank you all for sticking around, listening to my ramblings as always. I hope you all have a wonderful day and take care.
That tastes like promotion!